What if I told you it's impossible for God to get mad? Because God knows everything, knows the end from the beginning. Imagine that you're going on a cruise. This is how I best describe it. And you're so excited, you pack your bags, you're going to go have a wonderful vacation, maybe a week-long cruise in Mexico. And you get off of the ship, and there, waiting for you at the end of the walkway, is a person with a shovel and a hat and some sunblock and some water. And they say, okay, we're here and we're going to dig trenches. There's no resort, there's no hotel, there's nothing. There's just you and a shovel and a bunch of other people digging trenches, and that's your vacation. That would make you angry. You'd be upset about that. You paid for this vacation. But if you went with, say, an organization that helps people, that goes to help build infrastructures for underprivileged populations, and you paid to go, and you knew that when you got there you were going to be working and digging trenches to help these people build, say, a sewer system, you wouldn't be angry. You would be completely okay with those circumstances. And this is how it is with God. God knows everything. God knows the end from the beginning and knows exactly what is going to occur. So since that's true, there can't be anger. There's a lot of talk of God's wrath from the prophets of old, and I think about it this way. They saw the reactions they were getting as anger, but it's the same thing as gravity. God is consistent. God is not an emotionally volatile being. God is consistent. And stepping out of alignment with God causes, things to change, often for the worst. And so it's the same as gravity. If you step off a cliff, the consequence of that is going to be detrimental. And so if you step out of alignment with God, the consequences of that are going to be detrimental. And if you look at the Aramaic and you look back at the Semitic way of thinking, you'll see that when the prophets described God's wrath, they were describing this misalignment. God's not mad at you, and never would be.